Jared here, and today I'm in Genesee, Michigan at Crossroads Village because they are doing their annual trick-or-treating event. Now, if you've never been out here, basically what it is it's a kid-friendly, family-friendly event where you can go around this old historical village that they've got all decorated up and do some trick-or-treating. It's pretty cool because the first 3 events that I've been to this year have been all, you know, scary, horror themed, going to Horror Nights, Cedar Point, Kings Island. So this is gonna be the first family-friendly event. And we're in. We're just about ready to go in and start hitting up some of these trick-or-treat stations, and you can see this Wizard of Oz castle here getting ready to greet you at Crossroads Village. You got a little, it's like a little train station hut. Look in the window. Decorated up. That's pretty cute. And there you go. This is like the downtown area of Crossroads Village. Halloween ghosts and goodies at Crossroads Village. There you go. There's the times. Weekdays 5 to 9 and weekends noon to 9. It cost us $15 each to come in and do just the village. There's also a train, but my little guy didn't want to do that. I believe the train was, if you want to do the train with the village, it was $24 per person. I'm not going to show all the little trick-or-treat stations just to leave it somewhat of a surprise for people, but all of the trick-or-treat stations like this have a little flashing pumpkin and then a station number. This is number 2 in front of the barber shop. Having a little bit of a hard time trying to figure out exactly what order all of the stations are in, or rather where they are in order. Right now I'm kind of lost in this little spooky cutout forest. Uh-oh, Lindsay's gonna be jealous that she's not here, because up here is Jack and Sally, my wife's favorite characters. That's pretty good. I think we got this down now. Now we're finding the proper order doing these in. And look at this. All decorated up with ghosties.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, how about this? I got a little hay bale maze out here. Me and my little guy are just about to go in here and see if we can conquer this hay bale maze. And we did it. We are out. I had a really good guide though. I may not have been able to find my way out. Yay! If you do decide to come out here, don't forget when you're up at these little houses to take a look at the history behind them all. Because while the trick-or-treating is fun, this is an interesting little historical village where you can learn quite a bit. Ooh, look at this. Little Egyptian tomb in this house. Now normally if these aren't up, you can see, you know, the house recreated as it was. But right now, it's all decorated up for Halloween. And in the spring and summer here at Crossroads, they do grow little gardens. Of course, this one is winding down because fall is here in Michigan. And our produce doesn't last any longer than this. Heading into the spooky little graveyard. Taking a brief little break here from enjoying ourselves. As I walk through here, I'm a little bit sad because I'm kind of at the end of my parenting here. I mean, 2 of my kids are grown up and I only got the 1 little one left. I only got a couple more years to go out and do fun stuff like this. Oh, you know what though? I'll probably have grandkids I can do it with soon. Unfortunately, today a lot of these little historical buildings are not open. I believe they're open during Christmas, and then of course, you know, during normal operating hours through the spring and summer, you can get in there. But not today. I like this little trick-or-treat booth. It's got a little facade built up in front of it. And then over there you can see the Crossroads Village picture opportunity or selfie opportunity. Located in the back of Crossroads Village, they have this old historical carousel. They also have a Ferris wheel. That little Ferris wheel actually goes pretty fast. But there's an interesting little story behind this carousel. The interesting story behind this carousel is that it's an actual 1912 carousel, and it's been at the park here since July of 1983, where it has gone through a couple of restorations, and you can see up here on the poster board, actually that's the Ferris wheel being installed, but right here, some pictures of a few of the restorations. Very interesting. This horse right here is an unrestored 1912 C.W. Parker Carousel horse. Wow. Look at this guy. They have a real interesting collection of characters on display out here at Crossroads Village, and here's a few of my favorite, the Peanuts and the Grinch. But I find this one particularly humorous because it looks like the Grinch is just absolutely terrifying Lucy. My goodness. Well, perfect for a blacksmith shop. Look at that. It's the sorting hat.
Taking a nap right now.
A little bit tired from the day. Yeah, so far I've seen the Grinch, some Minions, the sorting hat. I'm starting to feel like I'm out at Universal Studios in Orlando or something. My little guy made a valiant effort, but he got too hot in his giant Godzilla costume. So now I'm carrying it and now I'm hot. Oh, it looks like we got a little bit more Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie Boogie. Saw Sally. Where is Jack? There's Zero. There he is. There's Jack and all of his pumpkins. And finally, for number 20, we have Bruce. Stay on the boardwalk. Excellent advice. Instead of candy inside Stop 20, you get a cider and donuts. I am a huge sucker for donuts, especially fall type ones like cinnamon sugar. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're playing the theme from Psycho, but it's been slowed down considerably. Ooh. All done trick-or-treating, but we're gonna pop into the general store here and take a look around. This is the window display. I like this little pumpkin scarecrow skeleton hugging this tree. There's some pretty interesting things for purchasing here. I also like the way they got it decorated up. It's cool. And then look at this. Spell gone wrong. That Christmas tree has swallowed up that witch. Now we're over in the toy section of the general store. And they got some cool Halloween stuff out. Got some old vintage blow mold decorations. I love the old blow mold decorations. Got a few myself. Now usually you can go in all of these buildings, and this one in particular is one of my favorites. It's the doctor's office. You can go in here and check out all the old historical doctor tools, and it's a pretty interesting shop. I don't know if it's going to be open later in the season, or perhaps it's been closed all year due to COVID or just a shortage of people. I'm not sure. But there's actually a lot of the buildings that you can't go in right now. Like this is usually a shop as well, and it's closed. The historical Caldwell Opera House is doing magic shows. Unfortunately, the next show is quite a ways away, so I'm not going to be able to attend it, but if you're here, check it out. It's pretty cool, if not for nothing more than seeing the inside of the theater. But I enjoy the little shows they do too. I find it somewhat humorous that my son wanted to skip doing the train because he was worried he was going to rip his Godzilla costume. And then not even halfway through the day, he took the costume off. If you are curious, the ghost train is a lot similar to walking around the village. It's a cool little train, and all throughout the track there are those wooden cutouts of various Halloween decor. But you know what? I mean, the main attraction is riding the old coal train. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today out here at Crossroads Village for their Ghosts and Goody event. It's been quite a while since I've been out here doing the trick-or-treat. I think I haven't done it since maybe when I was a kid, but I had a really good time. My youngest had a good time. And actually, if you look behind me, it's starting to get pretty crowded. We came out early, sort of avoided the crowd. I kind of wish maybe I'd come out at night to see the lights, because it does look pretty good lit up at night, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. But I hope you come out, and if you do come out, ride the train. I wanted to do it, but you know, the young people win, not me. But anyway, thanks for watching. Now that I'm home, I did want to show you exactly how much candy you get for your admission price. So as you can see, it's not a ton. It's 1 piece per station for the first 19 stations, and then station 20 is a donut and some cider. You get the apple. Those pie pumpkins are for soup. Those don't come from Crossroads Village, so ignore those. They just always sit on my table. But everybody that pays an admission price can get candy, adults too. So this is actually my little bag, and I'll probably give it to my son. And there you go. Look at that cute little burger. Maybe I'll keep that piece.